Hey guys, my name is Kate. That is a corner over there. That means you are in Kate's Corner for the last time in 2012, the Christmas edition. Welcome. Now, would you believe that today is actually Christmas Day? Probably not. I probably don't look festive enough. Let me fix that for you. Ta-da! Now I am appropriately attired. So, Merry Christmas to everyone that does celebrate Christmas. I'm pretty sure that at least some of you are sitting there going, but Kate, don't you have something more important to do on Christmas Day than sit in front of a camera and talk to it? Well, the answer is no. And the reason for that is quite simple. I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm not one of those people. I know. It's weird. I get it. I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm going to leave you alone for a little while so you can let that sink in. I'll go enjoy a beer. Are you okay now? Are you alright? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's true, I don't celebrate Christmas. And I can already hear what you're all saying. But Kate, what about spending time with your family? Well, my family consists of my mum, my dad, my sister, and me. And we all live in the same house. So I see them every day. I don't need to put aside time to see these people because I live with them. But Kate, what about the spirit of giving? I do give. I donate all the money that I would spend on buying Christmas presents to the Starlight Children's Foundation so that some sick little kid in hospital can have a Christmas, because it's probably more important to them than it is to me. But what about celebrating the birth of Christ and all the religious connotations that go with this special time of year? Well, I'm not religious, and I don't think it's fair for me to partake in the celebration of practicing a dogma when I don't practice that dogma and I don't deserve that celebration time. Pretty much that's the crux of it. And I feel that what I do encompasses the spirit of Christmas, and that's as far as I like to take it. But you know what? I cop a lot of shit for not getting into Christmas. It's like, you can say, oh, I don't really do much for my birthday, or I don't really do much for New Year's, or oh, I don't really like Easter. As soon as you say you don't celebrate Christmas, people think you're a nut job. You get treated like a leper. This is the reaction that I get from everyone. Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Are you kidding? Why not? What's wrong with you? It's Christmas. There's nothing wrong with me, alright? I just don't enjoy it. There's nothing special about Christmas for me. I'm sure if the situation was a little bit different and I had a huge family and it was a big event every year, maybe then I'd feel a little bit different. But I don't like the idea of, spoiler alert, Santa Claus. I don't like the idea of being forced into the retail world to try and purchase that perfect something that perfect someone is going to enjoy for approximately a month, maybe even a day, and then having to do it all again the next year. I'd rather shower someone with gifts on their birthday and just forget about Christmas. And that's how I roll. And I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm not sorry. I'll never be sorry. But a bonus is I do get 5 days off work in a row, and I only have to take 1 day of leave. That's exciting. This is my first year working in an environment that is closed on Christmas. Every other year prior, I've worked in retail, and it has been open at least on Boxing Day and New Year's Day as well. And whilst I'm totally okay to work these days, because I don't celebrate it, it's still nice to have the time off to spend with my folks. And I have been extremely productive in these last few days. Tell you what I've done. Went for a sick mani-pedi with my pal Debbie. I got this really offensive pink on my nails. It's ridiculous. It's just so bright. I love it. I don't ever want to wear another colour. I just want to wear this really insanely bright magenta forever. I don't care if it doesn't go with anything I own. It's just like, pow! I have half renovated my kitchen. Dad was supposed to be doing it, but he's had 6 months and pretty much just put a coat of paint on. So I stepped in. I was like, get out of my way, Dad. I'm going to do this shit and it's going to happen. And it did happen. I'm halfway through. I've got new colour on the walls. We've got a new bench. We've got new cabinets. Ripped up the old floor, sanded it, buffed it, put in a new floor. Did that all myself. Handyman Kate, they call me. Nobody calls me that. But it's been lovely. I've watched a lot of movies since I've had time to not do anything. Today we watched, what was that called? It was called The Year Without Santa, and John Goodman was Santa. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tradition, watched Home Alone. That was awesome. We just watched The Avengers. Tomorrow is Boxing Day, and that means The Hobbit comes out, so I'm going to go see The Hobbit with Dad. Very, very, very excited. And on the weekend, I'm going to go see Pitch Perfect and Les Mis. The girly movies. Got to like balance it out between like action movies, nerd movies, and girly movies. It's going to be sweet. I'll probably end up watching a few more movies tomorrow because I don't have anything to do, right? I'm certainly not going to go to the shops and fight it out with every single other person. Tomorrow's going to be a chilled out day. It's been raining like shit in Sydney over the Christmas break. Bummer to everyone who celebrates Christmas. Good luck having a barbecue in the rain. But I'm not going to be a total Grinch for all my friends and listeners and watchers and followers out there in the world. I want to say that I hope you have a really lovely holiday season with family and be safe and don't drink and drive because that really grinds Kate's gears. And I hope everyone is safe and happy. So next time you see me, it will be 2013, which means New Year's resolution time. My New Year's resolution is the same as it is every year. I simply want to wake up every day. What are your New Year's resolutions? Let me know in the comments section down below and I'll cross my fingers for you and hope everything goes well. This is Kate's Corner signing out for the last time in 2012. Be safe. Oh, and Nicola, I don't do shout outs. Deal with it.